Welcome Diecast fans, I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And welcome to the final round of Emergency Services versus Station Wagons.
It's been a really fun series so far, and unusually we've got 3 of each type of vehicle in the final. I don't believe that's happened before, it's usually been weighted one way or another.
Alright, quick look at the rules. So just like the previous races, 6 at a time rotating start positions. If you finish off track, you do miss your next race, but to counter that, you get half points if you're through Kahuna Corner and still on your wheels, and the points are 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0 for DNF. Let's have a look at who's in the final. First up, we've got the Dodge Charger Rescue, the Fire Rescue Chief Rapid Responder, and the Aston Martin 177 Emergency Responder for the emergency services, and then we've got the Audi Avant RS2, the 8 Crate, and finally the Volvo 850 Estate representing the Station Wagons.
There's been a lot of excitement in the racing up till now, and we expect tonight to be no different. Alright, let's crack into it.
So race 1 of 6, we've got the Dodge Charger up front next to the Volvo Estate. Now the Chargers have had a patchy reputation on the canyon just recently. Can he do a bit better? They get underway, looking pretty good so far. Tight group into KM corner. Volvo jumps out to the front. There goes the Aston Martin around the outside. The Aston Martin will take the win. The Volvo comes in second. Oh, and what happened third and fourth there?
Wow, that was awesome. Not overly surprised that the Charger went over there, but let's have a look at the petrol head replay. So the Volvo and the Charger were up front. Then the Aston slipped between the Charger and the Volvo and then managed to also skirt around that Volvo to take the lead.
And did you notice a couple of drivers there actually riding the side rail? You'll see it here. The Audi goes up on the side as well as the 8 Crate.
And then look at that Audi get up on the side. He's lucky he didn't flip over, and I think he got overtaken by the fire chief there. But what a brilliant start to the racing.
So as we go to the points, the Dodge Charger unfortunately a big 0 on the first run, but that Aston Martin looking to stomp his dominance on the field early. But the Volvo also not far behind him, and we've got both those cars in the front row now.
Ooh, I'm expecting some paint swapping between those two for this race.
8 Crate and Charger in behind, Audi and the Fire Chief behind them. It's another tight group. The Aston out nice and quick here, but here comes the Volvo pushing hard. The Volvo slips around. Does he take it? This is incredibly tight racing, and it looks like we've actually had everybody finish this time.
In the petrol head replay, we'll see the Aston Martin, a huge leap out front. And look at the 8 Crate, it goes up on 2 wheels into Kahuna Corner and keeps it under control. What a phenomenal bit of driving.
Yeah, that is super impressive. Look at this. Bounces up on his side, drives along the Charger, gets it under control and races down. But it's that battle up front as well that was just epic. So the Volvo goes around the outside. The Aston tried to cut him off, but the Volvo did sneak around him. 8 Crate coming in third, the Dodge Charger fourth.
This is the tight sort of racing action we were expecting between these lot. Neither the station wagon or the emergency services are backing down. They both want it and they're both going hard.
So we go to race number 3. The Aston's still up front, the Volvo right on his tail. Then we've got the 8 Crate followed by the Fire Chief car. They get underway. The 8 Crate leaving them behind as he gets into KM corner first. The Aston goes around the outside. The 8 Crate goes over. It's a battle down to the finish line. Whoa! And it's another tight finish between the remaining cars. But the 8 Crate left languishing in Kahuna Corner.
Let's have a look at the petrol head drinks replay. So the Aston goes out. I thought he might have pushed the 8 Crate, but no, that was just all him. He drove right off the track. But look at this group in behind there. They really bunched up on the exit to Kahuna Corner.
Here's another angle of that 8 Crate ploughing off in through the infield. And then you see the other cars. The Aston gets a bit of a drift out of Kahuna Corner and then they're nose to tail as they head into that final straight.
Yeah, that was super close. But unfortunately, that 8 Crate misses out this next race. But well done to the Aston, holds on for another win, and he just pulls into the lead now.
The Aston and the Volvo have been level pegging. Let's see how it goes this time. With the 8 Crate moving out, it does affect the starting position slightly. The Aston Martin starting next to the Fire Chief now. They get underway. The Aston will come out. Oh, the Volvo's gone over and there's a massive accident. The Aston Martin manages to get around. He'll be the only one that finishes, but that was absolute carnage.
How was that Charger on his wheels? I was sure he crashed out. And then we've got the Volvo and the Audi. Oh, this is chaos. Let's have a look at the replay. So the Volvo goes over in KM corner, completely unforced error. That was just ridiculous. And then up front, you got the Fire Chief car. He gets flipped over. And look at that Dodge Charger. He got flipped around like a pinball and then somehow got back on his wheels.
If it actually managed to finish, that would have been as impressive as a hey damn.
Oh yeah, that was a great move. But look at this. He got flipped and spun and hit, rolls over. He pulled pretty much every manoeuvre he could and managed to get back on his wheels. It was just unfortunate he got stuck in behind the fire chief car and that held him up.
Yeah, so that is a huge win for the Aston Martin, and that will give them a massive lead. But we just have another look at that accident. That was absolutely brutal, but what a piece of driving in that Dodge Charger to stay on his wheels. So he will pick up half points. That means he'll pick up 3 points for that race. But with all of that carnage, we just need a chance to clean the track up, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
You've seen the racing, now get the t-shirt, your very own Chaos Canyon t-shirt over at chaoscanyonmerch.online. There's lots of different styles, so check them out. chaoscanyonmerch.online.
Welcome back, Diecast fans, and a quick shout out to a couple of new members, Live Young Diecast and Griffin Harmon. Thanks very much for signing up to the memberships. We really appreciate it. Right, looking at the scoreboard, that Aston now takes a huge lead, 10 points, but there is still 2 races to go, so there is a chance for that Volvo to come back and take it. As we go through to race number 5 now, they're lined up. We've got the Audi and the Fire Chief up front, and the Volvo and the Aston in the back row, so it'll be interesting to see what they can do from there.
Well, after the carnage of that last race, hopefully they'll calm down a bit.
While they get underway, the Fire Chief spinning, but looking good. Here comes the 8 crate challenging. Oh, and there's a battle for 3rd and 4th yet again. The Volvo comes in last, but let's have a quick look at the replay.
So the 8 crate does a nice job to jump ahead of the Audi, but keep your eye on the Aston there. He's in 4th position, slips past the Audi here, and then storms up on the bumper of the 8 crate, tries to slip through, but the Audi comes back and almost managed to get around it, but the Aston holds on. A great bit of driving there. That Aston is absolutely on fire, and unfortunately that Volvo coming in last means he is out of contention for 1st place, so now it's down to bragging rights for 2nd and 3rd place.
That's right, that Aston Martin has proven to be absolutely lethal on the track, almost as good as a Corvette.
Well, I think he'd give Caveman a pretty good run for his money, mate.
Alright, it's the last race. We've got the Charger and the Audi up front. Can the Audi keep it together this time? The Charger's out super quick, looking good. The Audi answers back. Oh, the Charger goes off. The Volvo goes off. The Audi goes over. The Fire Chief, the 8 crate, and the Aston finish yet again. And that Aston Martin proving it is a beast on the track.
I'm super disappointed in that Audi, and unfortunately the Charger and that yellow Volvo estate go off as well. So no points for them, but let's have a look at the replay. The Audi was doing so well, the Charger goes sideways, gets off the track, looks like he got a nudge from the Fire Chief. The Volvo just goes off and spanks into him, and then the Audi just rolled himself over.
The Aston looking a little bit loose in behind there as well, but at least he managed to keep it under control enough to get to the finish line, but that Audi just rolled himself over.
Yeah, I guess it just wasn't his day, but those other two did a good job to get around and make it to the finish line, and it's a really disappointing finish for that Volvo after such a strong start.
But an impressive move there from the Fire Chief car, moving into 2nd place.
Yeah, it was a very stealthy run, sneaking up from behind and slipping through without being noticed.
I guess that's one way to put it, but congratulations to the Aston Martin.
Yeah, it was an absolutely superb run, so we wanted to let him have a victory lap. Let's get to it.
Well, we really hope you've enjoyed this short series. We've got a fun one coming up for you next, and thank you to our members for voting on what they wanted to see.
Yep, we gave them a choice, and they wanted to see pickup trucks, so that's what we're giving you.
All right, that's enough from us tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time.